Right, we need to rush in there to try and stop this guy from getting bail, but that's not going to stop me from looking around. The people of Lytton are very proud of this courthouse, built in 1873 by descendants of the town's first settlers. Wow, the game's actually using its apostrophes very well here. Wow. The marble was imported all the way from West Lytton. Seeing nothing special. What about the windows? There are people inside. They wonder why you're staring in the windows instead of walking inside. No, it doesn't work like that. What about the stairs? We're going to get a very sarcastic line about how they can change our vertical elevation. Open door. I can't spell. F4 key, yeah, I know. Actually, what does F4 do? What does F4 do? F4 goes in, out of car to from map. Are you telling me I can do that instead of sit, stand every single time? Because if so, I'm upset. This is the outer reception room of the courthouse. The court clerk's office is behind the glass window to the right. The courtroom is through the double doors. How do you do, sir? May I help you? That's very nice, sir, responds the clerk, but I have no authority in matters such as this. I need to get inside. Can I just walk in? Surely not. Also, there's totally no people in here. The game was lying. These doors lead to Judge Kim Palmer's courtroom. Judge Kim Palmer addresses her courtroom. Silence in the court. In a firm voice, the bailiff speaks to you. Well, the judge is waiting for you. I've got no control. For your information, sir, this court is in session. You are most fortunate that I do not hold you in contempt. Bailiff, show this gentleman out of my courtroom. As you are launched from Judge Palmer's court, the bailiff bids you farewell. Boy, is your face red. Okay. I assume we're going to get kicked out of the police force right now. I can't do anything here, though. How do we present this evidence? If indeed it can be considered evidence. Yeah, I can just push F5 there. Do I potentially need to change clothes? So I need to identify myself as a police officer, don't I? Show evidence. That is completely incorrect, but whatever. Ask clerk. What am I looking for here? Ask for warrants. I can only interrupt the court in session for an extreme emergency. This is an emergency, dude. Alright, that's doing nothing. Let me have a look to see what Helen was specifically saying here. Not that. Take whatever you have, get over to the courthouse, and see if you can get a no bail warrant out of Judge Palmer. Do I have the Hoffman file? I do not. Maybe I need to change clothes, but this seems like a very unnecessary delay. I missed that. Apologize. So many showers. No, I've taken the same clothes. That's not the solution. We need to turn up here in our plain clothes. How do we convince the clerk that we need to interrupt this session? Maybe knock on door? No answer. Interrupt course. Speak to judge. I'm sorry, but Judge Kim Palmer's court is presently in session. How do I attend court? Present evidence? There's something here that I'm missing, something very simple. Arrest Hoffman. What do I see here? This file contains Hoffman's arrest report summary, booking slips, evidence forms, and miscellaneous other information. Okay. Read report summary. Read booking slips. Open Hoffman file. Read Hoffman file. I've got to be able to interrupt that session. Like if I say get warrants, he says I can only interrupt a court in session for an extreme emergency. This is an extreme emergency. Now the problem I've got is the moment I go in here, I can open the door, but I've got no control here. I can't move around. I can't type anything in. Do I need to maybe give this information to the bailiff somehow? We're not losing any points here, which is very strange. Is that how you spell bailiff? What do I need to do? I'm sure there's a very specific phrase that I need, but I'm not sure what it is. Let me think about it for a bit. Yeah, the word warrants is definitely triggering a reaction here, but the problem I've got is he's refusing to interrupt the session. Join court doesn't work. Stand in court doesn't work. Prosecute witness doesn't work. What do I need? I need something, and it's going to be super simple. I know that. Me saying no bail here is not prompting any reaction here, which is curious. If I type in something else here, that happens. But if I type in no bail, Nothing happens. So that leads me to believe that the verb is going to be something followed by no bail. Something like that. Yeah, this is an emergency. This guy's wanted for murder. I suppose the only other thing I could maybe do is compare this information to the computer before I leave. Maybe Sonny will use the printer. How do I print that information? Five 5556537. Definitely got that number correct. But the thing is, I'm not expecting any response because there's no one there because he's currently in court. So I can totally call the number next to me, but it's fine. Come on. I'm right next to the phone, dude. No, the phone's there. Never mind. You know what? I can't think of anything better to do, so let me try that. No answer. Click. Really? Alright, I have to admit I'm a little bit lost. Can I take the clipboard with me? The clipboard must remain here in the office. Take page. I mean, that's him. Maybe I need to ask about that warrant number, or 3773 perhaps. No, game is not interested. I don't get it. I can't just walk in there because if I do that, I'll get busted immediately. What am I doing here? Yeah, bailiff is definitely ILI. It's not a word that I'm terribly familiar with because I'm Australian, but I don't know what else to do here. I've got to somehow convince this clerk to stop the session. The only other thought I've got is he either gets out. Is he also maybe in jail? But having said that, I'm pretty sure we're just going to get kicked out. Like, we'll arrive here, and if we push the button, we'll just get told, no, you have no business here, go away. Oh. Hey, Sonny, come over here, says the jailer. I have something to tell you. The jailer seethes. I hope you know, Bonds, at this very moment, Hoffman's lawyer is in the front reception area, bailing that worm out. Hello. Yep, we've seen that one. Jason Taselli. Okay, so we came in here, but yep, we left the door open, which means the car got stolen. So we can go there, but what does that accomplish? Maybe we can show him the file? The fact that he has unique dialogue, that's promising. Show file, maybe? Give file to jailer. Can't spell. Show Hoffman file. Give Hoffman file. Hey, thanks a lot. But now you'll never get it back. Oh, wow. Give wallet. You can just give stuff away in this game. Okay. Mm. Can I get a warrant somehow? I bet you wish you had a no bail warrant on this guy, says the jailer. That's what I'm trying to get, dude. Present evidence. Show evidence. No, that's basically the same as a look. The jail is drab and depressing. The only reason the jailer works here is the vast variety of lifestyles that pass through. How do I do this? Look at Hoffman. Look at prisoner. I don't know, man. The fact that he is not immediately saying, hey, you're not allowed in here, that's got to mean something, surely. That's got to mean something. Let me think about this some more. All right, I've been thinking about this for a very long time now, probably about half an hour. I'm prepared to take a very quick look at a walkthrough just so I get the right phrase here. I'm certain I've got the right idea. I'm pretty certain I haven't missed anything. If I have, then that's entirely on me. But I'm going to have a quick look at a walkthrough just to find whatever it is that I'm missing. All right. That's we bailed out of jail. We've grabbed the Hoffman file. Oh, okay. I had the right idea, but I tried that. I swear. We need to take something off the clipboard there. I really, really tried that, I swear. We need the file. Apparently we need to take the list. We need to do that. That sucks though, because I was definitely trying a few things to take that and it didn't let me. Aha! Tattoo a flower above left nipple. You take the FBI wanted poster, knowing Judge Palmer will find it very interesting. That sucks. I was close. I was really close. Drop clipboard. I basically had it. I was trying to grab that piece of paper, but it specifically wanted me to take the list. All right, I think we're good to go. I just need to show that to the clerk now, and I'm pretty sure the clerk will now interrupt the session. And hopefully that means this dude won't get out on bail. Oh, that was an ordeal. As was that. All right, are you interested in this at all, sir? Where is it? Wanted poster. Isn't it ironic that one of your best pieces of evidence was found in your own office? Absolutely. Show wanted poster. All right, what do I do? Use wanted poster. Wanted poster. All right, how do we give this away? Give wanted poster to clerk. Yep, but we're never getting it back. Talk to judge. Show poster to judge. I don't think that'll work. Fuck's sake. If I can't figure out the verb now, I'm going to look at the walkthrough again. Yeah, there's still no options here. We just get escorted straight out. So, what do I do here? Show evidence? No, show evidence is going to look at the room. Get warrants. Show poster. Use poster. I'm looking it up. I spent too long on this. I'm looking it up. Okay, I need to say the E word. I should know that. I really should have got that because some of the stuff that I've done in the past tells me to use this word quite often. It is an emergency. Please wait a moment. I'll send a message with the bailiff. So I just need to wait a moment. Hopefully the bailiff comes here. And then I'm probably going to need to do the same thing again with the frigging, the warrants and whatnot. The bailiff says Judge Palmer will see you if you can make it quick. Go on into the courtroom. Hopefully I did not need to look at the computer because I don't think I've done that on this particular playthrough. Judge Palmer strikes the gavel. Silence! I will consider Mr. Bond's request. Mr. Bonds, you may approach the bench. Mr. Bonds, who or what is this warrant for? Says the judge. Who is that? And what information do you have to substantiate the validity of a warrant? All right. Do you have any other information? Judge Palmer motions the bailiff to retrieve the evidence. You hand the evidence to the bailiff. Your heart races as Judge Palmer evaluates the evidence. You think to yourself, this punk cannot go free. Judge Palmer scans the items presented and questions. What makes you think these two men are the same person, Mr. Bonds? The bailiff and court reporter squirm and choke, trying to conceal their laughter while you quietly tell the judge your tale of the tattoos and nipples. The judge attempts to stifle her giggles, but fails. Judge Palmer whispers softly to you, "Well, Mr. Bonds, it appears your friend has his tit caught in the wringer." Stifling her laughter, Judge Palmer says, "Congratulations, Mr. Bonds. Your request is granted. Here is a no bail warrant issued in the name of Jason Tiselli, alias Marvin Hoffman." Good stuff. Bailiff, deliver this to Mr. Bonds and escort him out. We just had to say that it was an emergency, and we also needed the most wanted list. Here you are, Mr. Bonds. I hope you are not too late. Tiselli's attorney is at the jail at this very moment, attempting his release. I had to get the list and I had to say the E word. I wouldn't have got the E word. I was close on the list though. I'm kind of salty about that. Right, we just need to drive across the road here. Let's get ready to press this button. Come over here. Yep, that's the same thing. But we have a delicious no bail warrant in our inventory. You hand the jailer the no bail warrants just in time to keep Mr. Tasselli from returning to the streets. Oh man, this is great, Sonny, the jailer laughs. I hope you know this will slam the old boy's orifice shut. I'll be right back. This is going to blow his attorney's mind. Alright, so we'll just wait here. The jailer says, Bonds, you ought to know better than that. Oh no. I'm probably going to have to load now. The jailer says, Bonds, you ought to know better than to bring your gun in here. You're docked 2 points. Oh no. Not having that. Right, we will wait again. I can't believe he didn't dock me to 2 points immediately. He waited until he came back and then did it. What a troll. Boy, that made my day, Sonny. You should have seen the guy. He started ranting and raving like a little kid who just had his lollipop taken away. Is that all? What about you? Nothing. All right. That's the immediate problem taken care of. What next? I assume I just need to get back to the station and have a chat to Laura. You hear your radio. 83 Nora 10, 1020 at Lytton City Jail. What is a 1020? It's been a while, I've forgotten. What is a 1020? A 1020 is a location. And we didn't get any response for that. Alright, let's make our way back to the narcotics office. Give Laura the good news. And see what's next. Oh. It looks like Laura is waiting for you. You wonder what's up. Sonny, one of my informants just told me a drug deal is going down soon in Lytton City Park, says Laura, getting into her car. Lieutenant Morgan wants us to stake it out and see what we can do. Oh, okay. I've got vague memories of this. Talks to Laura. Well, cowboy, let's roll. Indeed. Alright, I've got to drive carefully now because I have a passenger in the car. So I don't know where the name Helen came from. Yes, I do. That was the first person we pulled over, but let's change the save game over to Laura. Alright, the park's over here. We found that a little bit earlier. Ah! Killed 2 people there. Where am I? Alright. This is not a good place to exit your vehicle. There is nothing of interest here. Really? To the west is the entrance. Yeah, it's here. Alright, there we go. Open door. Get out. Close door. Hopefully I don't need to do the same for Laura. Laura says, okay, Sonny, I'll move the car out of sight and monitor you for backup. Load gun. Draw gun. Not yet. Alright. From here, the park looks lovely. Perhaps you should enter it. There's nothing special today. What's the matter? Let's get this show on the road. Don't know why she said that. Okay, I assume we need to hide in the bushes. The beautiful park is caressed by a gentle breeze. This beautiful old oak tree will give you shade but little else. The hedge is nicely trimmed. The old redwood picnic table covered with bird droppings, ants, peanut butter smudges, and assorted initials. There's a couple of words missing out of that sentence, but I can't tell which. Sit at table. You don't have time to relax. Hide in bushes. Draw gun. Up. Your extender crackles. This is 83 Nora 10. Notify when you are in position. Hello. Alright, can I just hide over here perhaps? This tune. You conceal yourself in the bushes, but with a clear view of the table. You key your extender and notify Detective Watts that you're in a concealed position. She responds to your transmission. 10-4, we'll maintain radio silence until I hear from you. I'm impatient, chat. Let me just make another save. Maybe I need to do wait. Yeah, I can definitely move out the side there, and yeah, that ends poorly. You're supposed to be hiding. No one will play Let's Make a Dope Deal with you milling about. Here we go. You quietly watch a man enter the picnic area. He cautiously nears the picnic table. I'm totally safe here, and I should. The young man is wearing dark clothes. A little trigger happy, aren't we? Trying to shoot an unarmed high school boy who's obviously scared to death is hardly the proper solution here. We're in America. Oh no, we died. Okay, fine. Game over. We can't shoot him, unfortunately. Is my gun loaded? Yes. Let's key that in. Keep it down. This is a stakeout, remember? Well, let's not report that in. I assume he's waiting for someone else from the left. And we're just going to need to keep waiting until that person turns up. Or maybe I can type in wait here. No. Reserve man. I would love to be able to walk up to him and offer him drugs or something like that. But this is a stakeout. We're waiting for something to happen. Plus, we don't have a beard. That took a very long time. I'm surprised by that. I really am. Another figure carefully approaches the picnic table. Could it be his drug contact? Psst, Vic. Were you followed? No way, man. It's cool. I got the stuff. Did you bring the cash? Yeah, right here. Let's make a save. Shoot dealer. Ah, come on. Okay, we still can't report that in. Something about an envelope. One suspect hands what appears to be an envelope to the other suspect. The second suspect returns a small plastic bag containing a white substance. Hey, butt breath. This ain't enough. Where's the rest? As they argue, you realize the pusher is dissatisfied with the contents of the envelope. The buyer is trying to rip him off. Now what? I feel the game's asking me to do something here, but I thought this was a stakeout. We were just watching. But we have actually watched a transaction take place now. So yeah, here we go. You quietly radio Laura. I'm moving in. You hook up anybody trying to take foot bail. All right. We need to arrest some people at the park. Hands up. Hands up, you shout. Police officer. Jiggers, the fuzz, shouts the pusher. I'm out of here. Don't shoot, officer, shouts the young man. I give up. Hands up. You've got him under control. Just cuff him. No way. Lie down. This kid is so scared, that won't be necessary. Okay. Cuff hands behind back. I remember that much. Handcuff man behind back. Or is it just handcuff man? Obviously weapon. Fine. Lower gun. Holster gun. Drop gun. Up a creek without a paddle. Come on. Okay, dropping the gun is an insta-fail. How do I lower my gun again? It seems they've resolved their differences since the older man says, it's a pleasure doing business with you. See you next time, dude. And then they quickly hit the road. And that's a fail, I think. A little slow today, are we? Now you've missed your chance. Those two are history. Are we dead? We are. Right, I need to tell them hands up. ASAP. Okay. So I just need to arrest this dude. Lower gun. Holster gun. Put gun in holster. Jesus, that was an ordeal. Handcuff man behind back. You cuff one trembling suspect. He is cuffed behind his back. He did that automatically. Okay. Search suspect. The search reveals nothing except his school identification card and a small bag containing a white powdery substance that you watched him get from the pusher. Do I have those? Take bag. Take powder. Take card. Read license. Read card. Yeah, we've got nothing here. That's fine, I think. We need to read him his rights. Carefully, you admonish your suspect of his Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. What you say may be used against you in a court of law, blah, 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 blah. Nothing will go wrong because I didn't go through that, but whatever. All right, we need to escort him to jail or take him back to our car. Follow me. You follow Sims to the patrol car. His name is Sims. Laura asks, "What took you so long, Hot Rod? I picked up this loose end trying to take foot bail on you." You mumble under your breath, "Yeah, sure, Laura. You probably just grabbed the first white male you could find. Oof." Not making any comments on that. All right. It might be wise to question these guys while they're still shaking. Okay. Question suspects. Sims is reluctant but cooperative. You learn he has been selling to kids at Jefferson High School, including Officer Cobb's daughter, Kathy, Jack's daughter. Oof. All right, well, that's going to make Jack happy, perhaps. I mean, it probably won't save his marriage, but, you know. I used to buy from a guy named Jose Martinez, but then Martinez introduced me to Don Colby here, Sim says. I haven't seen Martinez since. Isn't Jose Martinez frigging Jason Tiselli and all of the other ones? Yeah, totally is. Jose Martinez was the name that Dooley mentioned in the briefing. What else? So I can question Sims. I can question Don. Colby refuses to answer any questions. I missed that one. After persistent questioning of Colby, you discover he buys his drugs from Leroy Pearson. He says Leroy's telephone number is 555-6537. I've already got that written down. He also asks that his cooperation be noted for consideration by the court. Not a fucking chance. All right. We've questioned you both. Maybe I should have questioned the other suspects. Oh boy, missed that. All right. Get in, fellas. Laura comments, Lieutenant Morgan will be real happy with this bust. I wonder if we didn't have our gun drawn, whether they would have just both made a run for it. I imagine I'm going to have to replay this because I'm sure there are things that I'm missing. Procedural things. Maybe I needed to question the other two suspects, for example. But I really do want to try a few other things when I replay this. I don't know if I'll be able to put everything that I want to do inside the post-game part where I'm going through the points and all of the permutations that I've missed, but I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can remember. For now, though, I just need to take these two assholes to jail. Christ, we're coming here every 5 minutes. Laura says, "Get the door, Sonny. I'll keep an eye on these boys." The door has been got. Slam Dunk Donnie yells through the fence. "Hey, baby, you boys play basketball?" No comments. "Sonny," says Laura, "I'll wait here while you complete the booking. Oh, I wish you could do this for me." The jailer greets you with a friendly, "Oh no, here comes more paperwork." You say that every time. The jailer says, "This is certainly a fine-looking group you got this time, Sonny." What do I do? Book suspects. What are you charging these dudes with? Asks the jailer. Drug dealing. Okay, drug it will... I'll say narcotics. Okay, narcotics it will be, the jailer says. Fill out a booking slip and give me his property. Fill in slip. Give property. Fill in a slip and give me the property. No, never mind. Just that's a waste. You remove, inventory, and deliver the prisoner's personal property to the jailer, along with the booking slip. The jailer says, okay, Sonny, remove their cuffs and put the little pushers into cell number 1. You remove the cuffs and place them in your handcuff case. I'm going to sue you for making them cuffs so tight, Flatfoot, threatens your prisoner. I imagine that's got to be the older one, Colby. I'll mention that's at a course. I think you boys know where to go, you tell them. Up yours, Dick Tracy. You'll never make this stick. Yeah, right. Hey, Bonds, yells Laura. I'll wait for you in the car. My mum is going to be bumming when she finds out where I am, whines Victor Sims. What about the other dude? No. God, we're just arresting everyone today. So I don't know if it's necessary to close the door or not. I imagine we might lose points though, so, you know, let's do the right thing. Looks like you'll be a valued addition to narcotics, Bonds, says Laura. Pleased to hear it. Right, so we've made multiple traffic busts and now we've staked out a park, arrested 2 people for narcotics. What other adventures do we have today? Ah. Laura says, Sonny, I'll go write up this arrest. I'll bet Jack is over at the Blue Room, says Laura. Why don't you go tell him we nailed the rat who was dealing dope at Jefferson High? That sounds like a good idea, but can I do that while I'm on duty? Well, let's find out. I'm hoping I don't need to change and get into my Corvette. I can't drive. Oh, come on. Okay, can I get out here? Yes. Alright, are we going to get busted for coming in here? Jack is here. You enter the Blue Room and see Jack seated at a table. He appears to be quite intoxicated. Oh dear. Alright, let's sit down here. Can I talk to him or is he going to talk to me automatically? Trying to cheer Jack, you tell him about the Victor Sims arrest and how he was responsible for selling dope at the high school. I don't think it's going to matter. Sonny, I really do appreciate you nailing that filthy scumbag pusher, but I'm afraid it might be too late. My daughter, Kathy, is in the intensive care ward over at Lisson General Hospital, he explains. She's in a coma from a drug OD. There's nothing I can do. Dude, you should be there right now. That's the least you can do. Rather than drowning your sorrows here, you can be in the fucking hospital. Jesus Christ. Oh, Sonny, there's nothing anyone can do. Holy fuck. Hello. Go to hospital. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a thing. The bartender says, for your information, Sonny, I have a cab on the way for Jack. Good. Just do that yourself. Oh, okay. So the bartender says that naturally. That's fine. For a moment, I thought that was a response. That would have been incredible. I sure would love to stretch the neck of that sorry dope-pushing scumsucker that hurt my little girl. Anything else? Yeah, you shouldn't be here, dude. You really shouldn't. The cab driver shouts out, "Hey, who called for the taxi?" That's it for me, Sonny. I'll see you later. The cabbie says, "Right this way, buddy boy, and don't fall down." Well, man, is this boy in bad shape? All right, well, that's dealt with. We didn't get any points for it, but I feel that was very important. All right, Sonny is currently too dumb to actually get out of his seat. What the hell? "I'm sorry to tell you this, Sonny," says Keith, "but I have some bad news for you. Lieutenant Morgan sent me over here to advise you that your boy, Taselli, has escaped from jail." How the fuck did that happen? Taselli jumped the guard, then made it to the exercise yard where he escaped by climbing over the fence. You would think you would get shot by about 10 different people trying to attempt that, but whatever. Okay, that's a problem. There is a citywide dragnet out on him right now. Morgan wants to see you back in his office ASAP. All right, we have a goal. How do I get up? I'm so confused. Okay, now it's good. Okay. That just took a very long time for that to kick in, and I assume now I'll be able to leave. See you later, Sonny. I have business to take care of. Right, now I can stand. Jesus Christ, that was weird. All right, we're going back to the office and having chat to Morgan. But I imagine the first place we're going to look is the Delforia Hotel.